Hello everyone, my name is TEW. We have a bit of a different video here today, and for TEW 2016, I got a message a couple days ago, about 4 days ago, and I've been talking back and forth to a guy named Scalix, and he's been asking, hey, can we get a skin tutorial out? And for all intents and purposes, I can barely speak myself, and I can't draw. I have barely an artistic ability, if you see in my thumbnails anyways, but I'm going to try to get a skin tutorial here so you can see kind of how to make new skins, new images and whatnot show up for your TEW 2016. Of course, if someone comes by and they can interpret this much better, props off and hats off to them, that'll be great. But here's kind of my take on it and kind of the steps that you would need for this. So we kind of need a lot of things. I use Photoshop for this. However, the files that we're going to be opening, they do work with GIMP. GIMP's kind of like the free version of Photoshop. A lot of people use that also. Other than that, I really don't know anything in between. If you have anything that opens a .psd file, that'll work too for photo editing and whatnot, because essentially this is what it's going to be at the end of the day. So of course you're going to need your handy dandy Photoshop or GIMP loaded up. You're going to have your TEW 2016 loaded up. You're going to make sure you want to go to the TEW 2016 skin starter pack on the Grey Dog software forums, made by the lovely Tog here, my boy in Wales. I love Wales. So I'm gonna link that down below because it's kind of hard to find this nowadays, especially because of the whole photo bucket thing, and as you see, this kind of screw with it and whatnot. But yeah, you're gonna click on this, go to download, it'll take it here. It's a good download, no viruses, nothing crazy like that. Like I said, there's a mix of PNG and PSD files. How PNGs work are they have a transparent background. Typically a JPEG background would give it just a straight black background or white background. By transparent, I mean something like this. So I'll go here and I'm gonna new, and you can see from YouTube thumbnails it starts out with a transparent, so it's like those little, squares and whatnot. So yeah, we're gonna open up the file here. It's gonna start, well, also you're gonna need WinRAR. Forgot to say that also, my apologies. If you can't open the download for it, you're gonna need WinRAR or 7-zip. I'll link all that down below, don't worry. So yeah, you're gonna open that and then just put the folder here in downloads and you'll kind of be good to go. First off, we want to go to our skins though for TEW 2016 to find where your game's located, usually program files, 86. I put mine on an external hard drive to make it a little bit faster. So we put it in GDS, TEW 2016, and then skins. From there, you want to take the default database, and what I would just do is I would copy it, I'd paste it, and once it loads, we're gonna rename it to something. I'm just gonna name it something easy like tech. There we go. And if we go to the game right here, we go back, boom, we see tech is right there. So that's what we're gonna be messing with here, but I wouldn't have it selected while you're messing with it because there could be some errors and whatnot. So basically, as long as you have everything here to go and you don't screw with anything, you just create yourself a new skin. So yeah, that's pretty good. After that, though, if you actually want to start creating background and stuff and whatnot and make it just a little bit better, and your opinion and your art style would say, here's where the craziness gets into play. So once you have all that here, we're going to talk about some of the skins and whatnot, of course the backgrounds and the loading. You'll notice that some of the key things that are missing, though, are if we go to skins and we go are the buttons and the graphics. So those are the ones that you're going to kind of have to make yourself and whatnot and design. Of course, you go here and go to properties, you can see the sizes of them. If it will tell me details, you get the dimensions of the images, 50 by 50. They made it a little bit easier with the skin starter pack. They made it just a little bit easier when it comes to the background images and the loading images, but for these like graphics and buttons, that's where things start getting a little bit more hectic and whatnot. But you can see where most of these buttons are kind of the same size and whatnot. Some might be a little bit bigger than others, whereas backgrounds, a lot of these are in just many different sizes, and of course different overlays, I guess you could say, where with the pre-match booking, you have to keep in mind of what stuff has to go right here, so you want to have it be somewhat readable and whatnot. Hopefully I'm not going too fast or crazy and whatnot. So we'll just go here and say, for instance, we just want to change, a loading screen or something. So Or let's see, let's find something I actually have. Maybe Fed belts, company profile, alliances, belts. I think we'll go to belts. So as you see here, belts is a .psd file, whereas one of these like achievements are should be a .png. Yeah, see there's .png for those. So how these work here are, go and delete these right here. We're gonna find that right here. See achievements right here, and theoretically we should be able just to pop it down, but it might not always work like that. All right, there we go. So this is all good and dandy right here. You see you can still move with that. You don't want to do that, by the way, but so you see you can still mess with this outer layer right here, and technically you can mess with this black right here, and you can change the color of it. I wouldn't mess with it too much because of the text for TEW, but just my opinion on what you can and can't get away with. So we're going to exit out right here because we don't want to use that one. We want to use the, let's see, where was it? The belts. So we're just going to drag this over to Photoshop or GIMP, your preference here, and we have the lovely background right here. So for instance, if I wanted to put, I don't know, NWA background, say I was working with an NWA company and I made myself an NWA skin, not that type of NWA wrestling, might have put WWE wrestling. It actually kind of worked out because Ric Flair was there. Alright, NWA wrestling, you wanted to remember Tim Storm for his historic title reign. We can put that all the way back here. He's not really going to show up too well though, but say you just wanted to see him right there, like right there. Whenever you're seeing your belts and you're like, man, I really want Tim Storm just right there. So we can put him right there, and then maybe I want to mess with the blending a little bit. Say I want to have, I don't know, I'm trying to think, maybe like a little coat. I wouldn't mess with it too much because you have that filter button right there. Let me see if that actually is its own button. I want to make sure. Yep, it's its own button. Alright, so we can make adjustments to this. Let's do maybe black and white a little bit. Wow. 1 second. Step back. Step back. There we go. That's there. Make this a group of its own. I'm blind right now. Group and layers, whatever. Group 1. Alright. Shouldn't mess with anything else theoretically. Go here, black and white. Oh, nope, I hit the black and white. Whatever, we'll use that anyways. That kind of looks pretty good. So then we'll just... So the thing here with this is that it's going to be a PNG or .psd. But if we take a look here at the backgrounds, not that, go to tech, go to backgrounds, and we're looking for belts. They're all going to be JPEGs. So you're going to need to save it as a JPEG, save it on top of. So we'll just click out of that right there. Flatten this image right here. See, now we have that white border. We don't have the transparent border from that image. We go here. Let's try to make this a little bit quicker. Backgrounds. Copy that. Paste this. Not gonna let me paste. Nope, not at all. Alright, so we'll go to an external solid state. Go to GDS, G2016. Go to skins, tech, backgrounds. And we're gonna go make sure we see this as a JPEG right there. And then you'll start seeing, if you're wondering, where's everything at? That's why you got to go to the format. Make sure you change that to a JPEG there. I'm going to go to belts, place it, and boom, there we go. So theoretically, if we've done everything right and we go to tech, this is where things can get very tricky. I go here, go to Defiant, and we go here, and we go to belts. If I'm blind, titles, there you go. Lovely dovely. Tim Storm has just replaced our casual look for the belts. So instead of looking like something like, let's see, where's the original belts at? Instead of looking something like the original for Tim Storm, let's see, can we delete that Tim Storm layer here real quick? So it would look like that, and it would just have like the black background or whatever, or white background, I should say. With the blue here, we were able to change the picture of it. make it more black and white, more grayish tint, and we have Tim Storm staring at us. Well, he's like, why am I not champion to this company either? So there you go. This is kind of a rundown of how I would do a skin. Of course, I'm not really that artistic for TEW, or in thumbnails at all, or in general, but hopefully someone runs across this and they bless the community with some skins, because I think we need stuff to freshen up a bit for the game. So until then, hope you had a wonderful day. Peace out.